Mr. President, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, at the outset, I wish to thank United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres and High Commissioner Volker Türk for their strong leadership and promotion of human rights worldwide. I also congratulate Ambassador Omar Zniber of Morocco on assuming the presidency of the Human Rights Council and assure him of my delegation's full support. I'm pleased to address this Assembly and reiterate Kazakhstan's commitment to upholding human rights. Mr. President, if one country brings in positive changes, it is an add. But if we achieve it collectively, it would amplify our joint endeavors for the long-term prosperity and well-being of all. My country contributes to our shared values. It promotes our common goals and objectives at both national and international levels. Many of you are well aware about Kazakhstan's geographic location on the crossroads of East and West, North and South. It is also a home for more than 120 ethnic groups, and we are proud of the fact that our diversity is our strength and our special brand of multilateralism. As we chart this course, we recognize that human rights are not merely about political systems or institutions, but also about honoring and respecting the unique identities, opinions, and perspectives of all of our citizens. Mr. President, the ambitious reform agenda of the President of Kazakhstan, Kassym-Jomart Tokayev, has launched an unprecedented and tremendous democratic processes. In a short span of time, we have fully reloaded our entire political and economic system. 4 comprehensive packages of political reforms have been successfully implemented over the past 4 years. Following public referendum, the first since 1995, we started a large-scale transformation of all government institutions. Our new formula, strong president, influential parliament, accountable government, has strengthened the system of checks and balances. 5 electoral processes have taken place in less than a year, including presidential, parliamentary, and local ones. The president's term in office was limited to a single 7-year period. Moreover, for the first time in our history, 6 political parties entered into the lower house of the parliament, including opposition parties. The human rights protection mechanisms have been significantly developed with the re-establishment of the Constitutional Court and enshrining of the status of the Commissioner for Human Rights in our Constitution. According to some international experts, all these undertakings are quite unique by their nature. Mr. President, the 75th anniversary of the Universal Declaration on Human Rights served as an occasion for member states to renew their commitments. Symbolically, last year, Kazakhstan has ratified 2 optional protocols to the Conventions on the Rights of the Child and Persons with Disabilities. Just last week, the President has signed a new law on improving child protection and safety standards in schools. In line with these international commitments to ensuring the right of life and human dignity, Kazakhstan has abolished the death penalty, instituted a zero-tolerance policy against torture and ill treatment, and strengthened its national preventive mechanisms. Following our constructive dialogue with the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights, we have incorporated its recommendations into several government action plans and recent presidential decree on human rights. Our nation's democratic path is clear, but it's not over yet. My main message today is that democratic changes in my country are irreversible. Mr. President, as the member of the Council, Kazakhstan will continue to contribute to collective efforts by promoting human rights and sharing its national experience and best practices in the areas of peace building, interethnic and interreligious tolerance, disarmament, gender equality, food security, and digitalization. Taking this opportunity, I thank on behalf of my Central Asian brothers and sisters all co-sponsors of our resolution to advance education for peace and tolerance for every children. We are encouraged by the wide international support received by our region's first Council initiative. This year, Kazakhstan will also present an initiative to combat domestic violence. We invite all our partners to join us in addressing this important issue. Dear colleagues, we live in a world of unprecedented dramatic changes unseen in a century. Global stability and prosperity are being threatened by geopolitical turmoil, regional conflicts, economic uncertainty, climate change, and many other old and new challenges. They also undermine humanity's hope for the safe future. Kazakhstan shares grave concerns of the international community about ongoing wars and conflicts around the globe, including the situation in the Middle East. And we fully support each and every call by the United Nations Secretary General to put an end to all human sufferings. For us, respect for the United Nations Charter, relevant Security Council resolutions, and international law is paramount. Mr. President, the role of effective multilateral diplomacy is as crucial as ever, since no country can tackle challenges of such magnitude alone. We firmly believe that this august body, established to foster multilateral cooperation and mutual understanding, is meant to reinforce our collective efforts to build a better world during these times of geopolitical polarization. Ladies and gentlemen, to conclude, I reaffirm Kazakhstan's commitment to work with all stakeholders in order to advance the principles enshrined in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Let us work together to respect and uphold the dignity and rights of all. I thank you.